a challenge. Well, for more, we're now joined by Farah Murad in Dubai. She's a senior analyst at the Equiti Group. Good to have you in the programme. So you've got a slew of positive economic data, but what's really driving it?
Thank you, Mariam, for having me. And I believe we should have expected to have better than expected numbers, especially in the last GDP, in the last quarter. We had priced in the threats from Donald Trump, and too many companies, I believe they were trying to maybe benefit as much as they can from the current tariff levels so they wouldn't be affected in a much higher way once the tariffs become a reality. Also, we need to remember by the end of the year with December, it's a holiday season, consumption worldwide peaks. And that's probably another maybe important effect. It had an important effect on having a better number. So this is why exports came better than expected. Industrial activity came better than expected, but local demand, it's still is facing major issues.
And Farah, then, what about jobs then? Are people actually willing to spend?
In China, that seems like a major concern. Now, I want to discuss something that usually maybe we try to avoid, but it's the yuan currency and depreciation that we've seen. It's now on very low levels. And in order to boost consumption, some consider that this is a bad step to do. But we need to also remember whenever we have lower yuan, then the demand would shift to local products, like the demand would shift to the local products. And I think that's what's somehow happening. This depreciation of the yuan, it's not being hailed or it's not being supported. But on the other way, we see that they're benefiting from it, either to rebalance potential higher tariffs. We believe maybe a depreciation of 7 to 10% on the yuan might help exports to rebalance any tariffs that would come the Chinese way from the US. Another thing, maybe the demand would shift to local products, and that's something to consider. I don't think it's going to support demand that much. I think the demand will remain an issue in China for 2025, but a weaker yuan have two sideways to consider.
Okay, I guess we'll have to wait and see.